What's up with this week's episode? Well, time to get some stuff installed again in the engine bay. So I think then we're finally done on there, and we go on to the interior of this episode. Let's make some measurements and start from there, I guess. I have no idea what this will be. 590, way different. And we're going to rebuild other things, but 470. 120 millimeters smaller from the Audi. Woo-woo. And like we're explaining almost every episode now, printing boards again on the wiper motor. So that means only one thing. Try to rebuild this into the Rallye, otherwise we won't be able to control it. So there are already no wiper motor on there, so we needed a motor anyways. So can we put this motor into there? That's the big question. And then just let it turn around. Well, this doesn't sound healthy. Probably going to need a new one. So this one, the Audi one, 9.5-ish. This is 8.5-ish. Damn. Just freaking 1 millimeter difference. And the conical drill to drill this up. Okay, let me see what we have. So I have this one. Let's check if this is the same angle. This is the same angle. So this drill will work. So we can get this hole a little bit bigger. Okay, then that's power on. Well, not sure what's the best way to check this. Okay. Well, we've got the camera on and hopefully it does something. Yep. No sounds at all. That doesn't look promising. Not sure when the wiper will work. They're not doing anything. That's sad. Okay, let me check. There's no range sensor or anything, of course, plugged in. Should that be preventing it from working? Lots of questions as always with this Audi Mark II conversion stuff. Okay, let's get some, well, again into the basic equipment. I think. Let's figure some stuff out again. Control unit, wiper motor stuff, then fuse, and well, nothing to find out. We can check the fuse, but probably that's not broken. Well, let's check if we have some power and then work from there, I guess. So, following Mr. Drawing says this should have power, but of course this will not fit into there. That's not a lot of power. So there's something missing. Why is there something missing? Maybe I did not connect something that's there on the pump, on the motor. Yes, now we have power on the motor. Okay, I did something not so good. It's turning. Okay. Yay. Well, this is why everything is taking freaking forever. So, well, you've seen me wrench this one out of the Mark II. Then out of the boxes, I've got these wipers. And of course, well, these wipers don't fit for a good test. Always something, always freaking something with this. Freaking mess. Well, okay, this is going to work. Need to figure out which position it originally is in the Mark II. And I need to find some other wipers, I guess. But because this should be the front one, but that doesn't fit. And well, now do the sketchy stuff. Let's try to make this hole a little bit bigger that it fits over. That goes fast. It's a little bit too dark in here. Let's get some lights on. Computer in the workshop is so handy. Internet ski game skis. So this should be the position. But put it in that position. Let's test. It's close, but not completely good yet. I need to adjust the point a little bit, I guess, but it should work. Well, nice. Well, I should have been able to expect this, but now let's take a look. Hope you can see this. The thread is turning with the nut. As every freaking thread on this Rallye, something is wrong. I didn't even tighten it, just to be sure. Why, people, why? Why I have this with this Rallye? Constantly. Okay, it's out, let's try. Put the post on and find a new wiper motor with, well, no wiper motor, but a mechanism with all the parts that we can go on again. Well, at least I'm glad I didn't finish it completely before testing everything. As of the looks of it, well, not sure, but the thread or everything is gone. The net went on by hand, no crazy tight stuff, but when getting out it was stuck again. Probably it was already bad. Doesn't look really bad, but maybe that's why the motor wasn't on anymore and not the good wipers with it or something. Because the wipers are metric 6 and the mechanism is metric 8. So lots of strange stuff. At least my plan is going to work with the wiper motor. It's all working. So when the new mechanism is in, I can just rebuild it, put it on, and we're done. So that's the only good thing of this. But another thing not finished. The next stop is whap whap. Not going to make it too complicated. Going to just, I think, adjust these brackets that are with it and then shove them in and they work. Well, okay, that's for so far. Off with where we left the brake lines. Well, let's see how far we can go and get an OEM Plus look all the way to the backs. Ben's pretty nice. Do we have enough room? Oh yes. This can fit and then go down. Well, get this done from scratch, no example, different location than original, and trying to get used to the original spots as possible. So we've got some new clips. Hopefully this one stays on better than the Mark III. Let's find out. Okay, let's give this a try. If you can see this, it's not too bad. 1,000,000 times in and out, but well, I think with the light you can really see there's the mount and it goes up, making room for the power steering lines with the kink in it, and then just comes down and we're all the way over here to the clips, and then we're there. So it goes nicely, smoothly down. Well, they kind of look the same right now, so get them under. Then the final plan is to do what with the rear axle. Are we going to wait till we have a sway bar setup for the rear, or are we going to adjust it, make an adjustable pressure stabilizer at the rear, so we can finish the complete rear setup and are not dependent on the sway bar, because, well, people don't react, and I'm stuck with that point, but I want to finish everything off. Okay, I'm going to discuss that with the owner, and then follow on later on this point, get the lines in, and then we're off to the fronts. Well, since we have this one and that one, electronics, computers. Ooh, what's in the box? Can you guess? I'm kind of excited on new things. We're going to start to play and learn the computer game to do some more ourselves. Probably not everything, but for now I am motivated on going to learn some stuff on it, going to read my ass off on the internet ski games, how this all works, how this goes, and then see if I can do loads of things in the upcoming year myself. This is nice, such a flaring device, but it's nice for copper, but if you look at this for steel, well, that's not my quality of standard. This is what's happening when I try to flare it really good. I can't work with that. Do you also have that problem that where's the end of buying tools? Just bought a reading device, and now I'm thinking I need to do brake lines for this one, I need to do the brake lines probably for the cadet, and I don't want to do everything with copper. I have the dream of doing some stainless steel ones in the future as well. Then we will need another device. So are we going to buy more new tools or not? Where's the end of buying tools? It's cool though, but I'm always spending all my money on the shop, on the YouTube channel, and on tools. Alright. Let me all know. How do you handle all this stuff with buying tools? Go support the channel a little bit more, because there's something else cool. We made a new website. Nancy made a nice new website, and we're putting stuff in the web store again to help support the channel and grow and do more stuff of this and that later on. Hopefully I don't have to think about it twice or 3 times, 4 times before buying a tool, and I just can do it and go on with the things I want. So go watch the web store, buy some merch to start or some other stuff that we're adding to the website. Hopefully we will add some new stuff every week. And so keep watching the new website and tell me all, well, what do you think about buying new tools? What do you think about our new website? Well, I just go on to the search for a flaring tool. See you all later. That's going fast this week. Wiper on hold. Brake lines on hold. Well, at least the final one. And at the rear they're on hold. So we're stuck everywhere again. Did not expect that. I got, well, like in every episode, I try to arrange everything in front. Things don't go as planned this week, I guess. So let's start. I will get the list out and make a new plan for the rest. Ah, damn you. Well, who could tell what kind of bolts are in there, in the door? What did I do with it? They cut them off, wrenched them in. Well, at least it looks like that the thread is not damaged, but, well, they were too long, they were too crazy, and they were not so how they supposed to be. It says 15 millimeter long. Well, this is almost 30 millimeters. Oh, fucking crazy. So, why did I even put the doors out? Well, I want to address everything that is in there, all the electronics, because we're still in the preps of the gas tank and the other stuff we need to finish and get behind. So the ABS lines need to go outside, the electronics, the gas pump, all the electronics need to go outside. So we need to find some spots where they will go outside, and I want to split the wirings for the wires that we know we need for sure, and the stuff, well, we maybe later on be able to use to upgrade it, or we can later on remove when everything is starting and running. And then I can make some bracket for the gateway and some other computers that will fit behind the glove box, so that everything is nice and tidy as well, and we can put the dashboard in and do the final bits on the dashboard. So I will start with this side first. I had hoped we already got the brakes on, so we can roll it off the ramp and do both doors off, so we can work our way all around. But, well, the plans are not running all this episode as I want, as usual with car builds, especially when they are closing into the end stage. There will be more difficult stuff. Let's make the bench empty. We can roll a bench here, get the cables on the bench and start our work again. Okay, I think that's the only pieces we actually need, and the rest, well, not sure yet. So this is giving us a way better view on how to route and how to lay them all away and what we can do later on with them, because they're already split and we can remove stuff easily. Now, this is a bigger chunk. I think the best way to do is to do the same. Splits everything we for sure need, and splits everything we think is handy, and splits everything we think we probably will not need anymore, and then we can lay everything in and easily switch stuff out. Well, I think everybody will agree with me that this way, how it is all packed together, will be a pain in the ass to get it in nicely. So unwrapping, making room is necessary anyway. But this looks way cleaner. Potential fill up space. Carpets out, check for the rooms to go outside, and so on and so on. Our work cut out again. Well, box 2 of this week of I can do everything myself. Is this a good idea? Always buying tools and keep on going with the projects or not? Well, I'm still questioning that, but it's kind of cool always to have new tools. Some kind of an addiction, I guess. Let's see if this is cool. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, this looks nice. I think this looks way better than the old. Old versus new. You know, I think we're in a phase now of a project car that this is why 90% of the project that strand and stop is kind of in this point of view. There are so many small things that you need to finish because the big work and the coolest work, engine in, big stuff, brakes, new suspension, everything is done. And now all the tiny small bits to get it driving again, they are working against you. So that's why a lot of these project cars will strand. And well, I'm a stupid idiot. I'm always investing in more, trying to push my own boundaries and to not give up and still finish this project. But I can understand that this is the most difficult part. You need to reach out to maybe like your local garage to see if they can help you make your brake lines, or search our nice internet community or the car people who can help you out with certain things. And that's the difficult part, because then you need to move the car or you need to go somewhere else. But I can only tell you, just keep reaching out to people, ask around, because everything is possible with a project car and they will be finished. Just ask for some help, search the internet, read some stuff, well, watch some YouTube movies to get this all done and be inspired. Because that's why I'm doing this, trying to teach people stuff. Maybe I should make some more how-to videos, and hopefully I inspire a lot of people to just go on with building and well, don't buy too much tools, but leave that up to me. I will buy and invest more so I don't earn any money, only have cool stuff. Well, most of the wiring done, most of the brake work's done, most of everything done. So lots of prepare work and lots of new tools, lots of new stuff again that, well, in some way is holding us back, but in the other hand, next episode it will bring us forward. Like I told, in this project life, it is just at this point that it's hard. It's hard to continue. It's all these little tiny things to overcome. I'm going to pick up a new wiper motor. I'm going to learn with the new flanging tool how that works. And I'm working on diagnostics. I'm working on the computer side, connecting with people. Gas tank still needs to be done. So one step forward, two steps backwards. That's a little bit of the point where the project is. But it feels that the wiring loom is getting thinner. We're going to finalize the final spots on all the computer side. The interior is nice and empty. Room for new activities, room for all the electronic cables that need to go downwards, for the ABS unit, for the speed sensor, for the hull decks. So yeah, there will be some extra holes, or maybe we can use some existing holes and make a little bit bigger or a different gasket, and we can use the Audi A3 gaskets to make them go nicely, tightly to the outside so that everything will be in the good spot. So yeah, it all just means next episode we can finish all the tiny stuff that is holding us back right now. But thank you all for watching again. Like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date to when the Rallye is going to drive. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel because we're almost at the 10K. So help us upwards a little bit, and see you all in the next episode.